I know you have an incredible progressive and rising background. And there is one element of it I find quite interesting because I played that role, chief of staff role,
Yeah.
for when I was at Honeywell for the growth officer. And I was very young. And what I realized, quickly into the role, how political the role was. And I had to be very, very careful being objective, data driven, but not influence the decision or even ever think I was part of a decision process.
Hmm.
So you played that role. You have a chief of staff. How did that help or change your perspective of leadership?
In so many ways. I think chief of staff jobs are not for everybody. I think there is a saying, and you may laugh at this because you've been one, which is you have to be smart enough to do the job and dumb enough to take it. And chief of staff jobs are very different in every industry and what people want out of it. But the reason why I loved it, and it was one of the moments in my career that I look back and I'm like, before, after. I entered the role knowing how do I begin to learn from a leader how they think about short, medium, and long term planning, decisions that are now versus decisions that are impacting my long range plan 5 years from now. How do I build culture? How do I navigate ultimately complex matrixed organizations to get work done or influence others to do work on your behalf? And also, how do you get the most out of the resources you're given? And so I was blessed to work for a leader for about 4 years, and we just kept renewing every single year. And I really took it as a leadership course in so many levels: how to think strategically, how to work in organizations, how to build culture. So I loved it. I thought it was great. For the chief of staff that I have now, if anything, I hope and aspire that she'll have the same experience I did. If anything, I worry that I'll fall short on that because I got so much out of it that they're just fundamentally really, really great roles. But you have to be built for it too, because you take a lot. You just have to make sure that the leader or organization you serve is in the brightest light always, which means you're out of scene, you're out of frame, and that's okay. You have to really think about, do we have what we need? Are we getting things unblocked? Are we seeing the potential? Are we hacking enough growth? And so, in some ways, chiefs of staff worry so other people don't have to.